Night vision is too bright on one and a hit or miss on the other. One zoom feature is average, while the other loses focus. We might need some tiebreakers at a point for these two equally advanced phones with incredible camera quality. Here is a full camera quality comparison between the OnePlus Nord 2T and Motorola Edge 30 Pro review. Let us get started. To begin, Motorola is most consistent with its camera work. The new Motorola Edge 30 camera test proves some updates with the cameras. Motorola remains competitive with the biggest Android manufacturers in terms of cameras. However, while the Motorola Edge X30 has offered new improvements, it might not be the ultimate in terms of the company's product line. They have had better cameras paired with a suitable competitor and might fall behind. For instance, the Motorola Edge 30 offers a triple camera system. The primary camera sensor is a 50 megapixel f1.8 with optical image stabilization. The camera creates incredible pictures in the daylight, but the standard drops at night.
But only during the day.
In comparison, the primary rear camera of the OnePlus Nord 2T captures great details when images are shot with the 12 megapixel option. Comparatively, you can try the higher 48 megapixel option. The Auto HDR helped expose the true-to-life colors that most phone cameras fail to project. Also, autofocus was the most impressive of all the tests. The frames come out explicitly perfect even when the object is speeding. One needs night vision to run the Edge 3.0. It makes the images too bright, but without it, they are non-existent. For the Nord 2T, the panorama mode makes it relatively clean. We will present the details shortly. Photos from Motorola Edge 30 Pro are color accurate because the software does not oversaturate the shots. Looking closely at the photos, they seem like what you get in real life. Nonetheless, the zoom feature makes it average and bare. There has been slight improvement compared to Samsung and other competitors. Although, the 50 megapixel f2.2 ultra-wide camera sensor with a 118-degree viewing angle is significantly better. Therefore, the daytime images are represented quite well, with only slightly lower lighting. Since many fans prefer their macro shots dimmer, this might be an exciting placement. Lastly, the third camera is intended for shooting portraits. It is a 2 megapixel depth shooter. Similarly, the OnePlus Nord 2T makes it refreshing to film with frames that deliver colors that are not harsh. As always, there was a simple catch. Looking closely at some of the shots, you might see some minor purple fringing. Otherwise, the skin coloring is accurate in selfies and portrait mode. Tip: the portrait mode and rear camera go together superbly. Yet, you can still try selfies in a landscape manner. Suppose you switch to the ultra-wide lens, the dynamic range lowers, and the 2x zoom option loses detail. In addition, although you can zoom up to 10 times digitally, you will lose quality. Look closely, and you will notice some distortion when capturing images with the ultra-wide lens. As for the macro lens, getting a steady shot is tricky if conditions are not right. Up close works best with extra lighting.
Well, that sucks.
For this next exercise, we will encourage you to bring your thumb close to the subscribe button and click on it. It is satisfying. During the night, the main Edge 30 camera is not over the top. The night vision software brightens the images and spots details. Be careful not to see a ghost in the bushes. But if you do, pretend it didn't happen. Everyone might think you are on something when you say it.
So you saw a ghost?
The only critique is that night vision photos tend to be too bright, and avoiding it leaves you with photos that are too soft. Further, the ultra-wide camera struggles in low light, even with night vision. The front camera takes forever at night to get a picture with the night vision on, and turning it off means your pictures do not look perfect or sharp. On the other hand, the night mode is inconsistent in the camp of the OnePlus Nord 2T. Depending on the lighting, you could get a hit or miss. Instead, try the panorama mode, which captures pleasing images quickly. Not all the colors might appear, but there's plenty of detail. These criticisms are not indicators that the phones are not great, and we are only putting them on scales higher than them. Later, we will share our opinion on whether you should buy either of these phones for their cameras.
Take the picture, take the picture, take the picture!
Finally, when in a Motorola Edge X30 unboxing, know that the video recording is not perfect, although not bad. The 4K videos could be recorded at only 30 frames per second. Moreover, Only 1080 pixel videos can switch between the main and ultra-wide cameras. 4K resolution does not permit that. The optical image stabilization also helps with steady recording, especially in 4K, which never happens. In spite of that improvement, night video footage is less steady and too noisy. Meanwhile, videos captured on the Nord 2T are smooth and colorful, and the frame rates work for all levels of video capturing. In fact, a built-in slow motion mode and video editor shoots it out of the park. The OnePlus Nord 2T is priced cheaper than similar offerings from popular brands like Samsung, Apple, and Google. There are 3 different ways to get discounts on Amazon to reduce the already flat cost. In India, updating Nord 2 to Nord 2T warrants a rewarding discount. Based on the camera quality and everything we have told you, it might be worth its price. Likewise, it might be prudent to buy a Motorola Edge 30 and save money, as it offers almost the same quality as some of the best brands at a reduced price. Speaking of more expensive competitors, the Galaxy S22 Plus from Samsung is coming soon. Here is Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus. What's new to expect?